Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Ariana from Crafting Happiness, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet corner to corner, also known as the C2C technique. In this tutorial I'll show you how to increase and decrease, and also how to crochet the basic square and crochet a square in one color with this technique. So start with a chain of 6 and double crochet in a 4th chain from the hook. Then double crochet in each of the stitches left. So 2 more double crochet. And this is what it's called a C2C square. Now turn your work and chain 5. Now we're going to increase. In corner to corner technique, you will always increase or decrease. So you will always do one of these technique. Now we will increase to form the corner, this corner of the square. So chain 5 and double crochet in a 3rd chain. And chain in the next 2 chains. Double crochet in the next chains. So you created another square. To join them, just slip stitch. So insert your hook through the top of the square and slip stitch. And now we'll create the next square. Chain 2 and make 3 double crochet in the space below to create another C2C square. And now you have increased from 1 square to 2 squares. Now we're going to increase some more. So turn your work and chain 5. Double crochet in a 3rd chain from the hook. And 2 more double crochet in each chain. 1 double crochet and another one. So we've created another square. Now we're going to join it by slip stitching through the square next to it. Let's make the next square. So you chain 2, 3 double crochet stitches. Slip stitch again in the next square. And now we're making the last square in a row. So chain 2 and 3 double crochet in the space. So now you have increased again. You have 3 squares. We'll do 1 more row of increases. So the next row will have 4 squares. So turn around and chain 5. Now double crochet in a 3rd. And then 2 more double crochet stitches. 1 in each chain. So you just increased with 1 square. Slip stitch in the space here. Slip stitch to join the square. And now just build your squares on top of the previous square. Chain 2 and 3 double crochet in a space here. Okay, now join that by slip stitching to the next square. Okay, slip stitch and the last square, chain 2, then 3 double crochet stitches, and this is the end of your row. So you can continue increasing as much as you like. Every time you increase, you will have 1 extra square. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, so you'll continue 5, 6, and so on. So at this point, we're gonna start decreasing and making this part of the square, the end of it. So from 4 will be 3, 2, and 1 square. So we'll be decreasing the number of squares. And to do that, instead of chaining 5, we will slip stitch across this square to move the yarn at the top of it. So make 4 slip stitches, 1 in each stitch, just to move the yarn across. So now you can just crochet on top of each of these squares. So just chain 2 and make your square as usual. 3 double crochet stitches. Okay, there you are. And now we will join it by slip stitching to the square next to it. And you can see, instead of extending your work, you're just working upwards. So chain 2 and 3 double crochet stitches in a space below. Okay, join it to the next square with a slip stitch, chain 2 again, and 3 double crochet in the space here. So it's around a double crochet post from the previous square. And now connected, and instead of building another square on top of it, we will just leave it as it is, turn a work, and we will be slip stitching across to bring the yarn to this corner. So make 4 slip stitches, in there, and you just move the yarn on top of it. And now we'll continue to increase we continue to decrease by making 2 squares and then 1 square. So chain 2 and make 3 double crochet stitches in the space below. Okay, and this is your C2C square. Then connect it to the square next to it by slip stitching and make your last square in the row. Then join by slip stitching. So there you go. Now we have 2 C2C squares. We will be slip stitching across this square and making our final C2C square. So turn your work, make 4 slip stitches, 1 in each stitch, just to bring the yarn along. Your last slip stitch should be in the chains you made. So at the beginning you made 2 chains that counted as a double crochet. You're slip stitching on the top chain to bring the yarn along. And there you are. Now we're gonna make the last C2C square, chain 2, and in the space here, make 3 double crochet stitches. Okay, and right to the end, join it by slip stitching to the next. And this is how your square looks like. We increased through here and decreased on the last 3 rows. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use multiple colors and change colors, and that way you will be able to make any kind of design you like. It's like painting by numbers. So I hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media for more free tutorials like this one. Happy crocheting!